Welcome back. Grady and Tiesha still here. We appreciate it. We're discussing all kinds of things, and I love the idea that neighbors are getting back to talking to neighbors and then understanding the power that they have, their voice. Yeah. Many of you may have gone. If not, you recently had an expo here in Raleigh. Can you tell us what they missed if they didn't go? Who wants to take that?
It was a great time. So during the expo, we had a panel with community groups, some city officials to talk about the beauty of collaboration and how we kind of break that barrier to ensure that community is engaging the city and the city is engaging the community. That was very well received. And then we had 7 different workshops that varied in topic from sustainability to customer service to housing. We honored Southeast Raleigh. It was really amazing. And then, the last part was the expo itself.
Yeah, I'll tell you, we had over 80 vendors from our public sectors. So all just about every municipality, every division within our own municipality was present, as well as we have private sector organizations that were also there. And everybody had the same ambiance of how do we engage, how do we serve the public, and what do we do to make Raleigh even better. And it was exciting. We had people walk in and just get information they've been looking for, and there was such a wide range of people that had their own certain experience. And it was a humbling experience for us to have been a part of, because we recognized that we've touched lives, and people were having questions about stormwater. We had someone there. Somebody had questions about parks and recreation. It was there, and the list goes on. And so it was really one of these experiences where good government worked, and we had quality people there that were telling the good news about what it is that they do, and the citizens and the public were very, very much appreciative of it.
And it's an annual event, right?
Annual event, yeah.
If you missed it, you got next year. Well, let's talk a little bit, it's our last segment, about just kind of the state of Raleigh and what are some of the things maybe that you'd like to see. I know housing's an issue because we have so many people coming here, and then of course you got to get them around from point A to B and transportation. What do you think, from your perspective, and maybe you agree, are some of the most challenging things, and maybe some of the things each department happen to be working on?
Well, I will tell you that I think in regards to housing, it is one of these, we're just that good. And I think the reality is that this is a place where people want to live. When you have low taxes, great school systems, 4 seasons, and as well as transportation, it is one of these places that people want to live, work, and grow their families. And so we as the city recognize that this is something that we have to take seriously. And we have leaders that are working day and night to try to figure out new and improved ways to open up the playbook for us to oblige by what the demand is.
Because it is kind of hard to find affordable housing within the city.
Absolutely. And I think the reality, even with that, you look at Raleigh within the last 20 years. I remember, I've been a realtor for over 25 years, and I remember you would be able to look at 5 houses a day and wait a week and decide what you want to buy.
Not the case now, is it? No.
Not anymore. It's not. It's people buying houses sight unseen, just because of all the anchors that Raleigh bring. And so it is a unique demand. You don't see this type of reality around the country, but It's Raleigh. And so again, we have people in our departments that are very serious about figuring out new ways. So our planning department, our housing department, how do we initiate conversation for our citizens to be able to get their ideas as well? And so we recognize that there is something serious, and we're trying to do everything we can to meet the needs of the community.
Yeah, it is a challenge, and so is transportation. That's always seems to be something people are talking about in Raleigh. Sometimes it's the train or new buses, and we mentioned bikes before, but that was even something that they thought was a great way for people to get around. Yeah. Do you work on transportation at all, or have any?
Well, I work a lot with the transportation department. So I know that they're very intentional about bicycle and pedestrian safety. There's also our new bus rapid transit system that's coming online soon. There's still Go Raleigh, which used to be the CAT bus, but Go Raleigh now, providing transportation, safer roads like downtown Raleigh. There's right turn on red for pedestrian safety as well. So tons of different ways for people to get around, making it walkable, making it safe for drivers, walkers, bikers, roller skaters, skateboarders, everyone to get around safely.
See, and they all need to get involved.
There you go.
They all do. So how do you keep them engaged? And where should they go, those watching today, to become involved in all of this? What's the easiest way to do that?
Well, there's a couple different ways. One, like Tiesha had talked about earlier, that we have plenty of boards that are available for the community to give their voice and speak on those that can't participate in these boards. I think it's always good to go to our website at raleighnc.gov and search community engagement. And you'll be able to see all the different ways in which people are involved. And if you are interested in parks, you just go to raleighnc.gov and type in parks. And you can find ways in which you can be involved in that as well.
And I'll add, if you have a list of things that you're interested in, you can receive emails from transportation, parks. You can subscribe to different topics. It's called My Gov Delivery. And it will give you a page of probably 50 different things, but you can just choose 2 or you can choose all 50. And as departments are sending updates through those channels, you can get an email directly. We also utilize public input, which is how we kind of do our online surveys. I talked earlier about our van, and you can request the van and we can come out to you and you can tell us what type of information we should bring. The van also does its own regular routes around the city, and you can always flag us down safely. So there are tons of different ways to get engaged.
Well, that's awesome. I mean, what you guys are doing is incredible. I think anytime you can motivate people to get involved in anything is a wonderful thing. So thank you both for what you're doing and for being here. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
And thank you for watching. We hope you've enjoyed today's show. If you have any questions or you would like to know more, visit our website at RaleighCW.com and myrdctv.com. I'm Bill LeMay. Thank you for watching Community Matters, and we'll see you next week.